Well, today in Canadian politics, we have the government is going to show up again, and then there's three committees: the finance, the ethics, and Seth. And a couple of them are later, and the finance should be exciting yet again, or informative, I should say. Next up, okay, so the committees. Now, this is odd. Rachel Harder is the Seth committee chair, and she's also the ethics committee chair. And in my opinion, didn't do a great job last time. Hopefully she does. Now, there's the finance committee and its members, and that's just been basically, only can say, hard hitting. So the third committee that is going to be popping up today there's the ethics, and that one was pretty good, and it was stonewalled by the Liberals. They filibustered in a way to speak as Senate. Now here's this thing. Toronto Star reported on Tuesday that Bardish Chager, the Minister for Diversity, Inclusion and Youth, had a meeting with WE's co-founder Craig Kyleberg and April 17th, a fact she neglected to mention when she appeared before committee last Thursday. Her office says they did not discuss plans for volunteer grant program, rather were focused on a social entrepreneurship idea we had submitted on the 9th of April. What we don't know is whether Kylebergers talked about WE's finances to Chager or anyone else in government. Post, We Charity sent Finance Minister's office a proposal for a program that included engaging youth in services the day before Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced the government's new student service grant, and 2 months before WE was awarded the contract to administer the program.
For the extreme tact with which she expressed her question, and but she makes a very important point, because I'm afraid that there are significant comorbidities associated with COVID, and we do need as a country to address obesity and the sad fact that we are, I'm afraid, Mr. Speaker, considerably fatter than most other European nations apart from the Maltese, as far as I can tell. And we will be announcing a strategy to help, no disrespect to Malta, Mr. Speaker, that's what the statistics told me. We will be bringing forward a strategy which I hope will conform with my right honourable friend's strictures.
Speaker, as the Prime Minister takes a well-earned staycation, will my right honourable friend mind if I suggest some holiday reading? How Innovation Works by Matt Ridley will give new ideas how we recover from COVID. The Happiness of Blonde People by my dear friend Elif Shafak, who writes about our stories of immigration and the fragility of belonging. And finally, as the MP for the 100-acre wood, it's never too early to read Winnie the Pooh to Wilfred. And as Pooh said, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Sage advice for children everywhere from Wilden.
Well, I think that's wonderful advice from my right honourable friend, which I will take to heart, and I look forward to joining her for a game of poo sticks in the 100-acre wood. Wouldn't it be a wonderful thing, Mr. Speaker, if the party opposite abandoned the spirit of Eeyore that currently seems to envelop them?
Well, what a difference from what's going on in the UK, and they're breaking off. And again, on Richard Harbour, maybe she did do a good job and didn't have the tools to stop it. I just was very frustrated by the obvious fact that they were trying to shut the committee down. Leave your comments down below and have a good day.